Hello, collective. Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning, and I'm on my way to work. I walk to and from work, get my steps in, get my exercise, and the sun isn't up yet. And I thought now would be the perfect time to give you guys a collective message because tonight we also have the total solar eclipse with the new moon in Leo, as well as it being the last day of the Lionsgate portal. And we also have a 5-planet parade. Now, tonight is super special. It feels very Halloween-y. It feels like harvest season. It's only 60 degrees out here today in southwestern PA, as it's been raining for the last couple days. It feels like fall is here. And that's only because time is speeding up really quickly. And I think for some of us in the collective, this is going to be huge symbolically because your harvest season is here. Whatever you did over the summertime, the last couple months, time is speeding up. You've quantum leaped, and the things that you're putting yourself in alignment with at this time are being magnetized back to you super fast. So, your intentions, the healing work that you've done, the shadow work that you've done, your manifestations, everything that is in alignment with you now is on its way to you soon. Okay? Now, if you're into doing rituals and stuff of that nature, I wouldn't recommend you doing anything of manifestation today. I would recommend you doing that tomorrow on a Jupiter day. Instead, today, if you feel drawn to doing any type of ritual work, I would highly suggest doing any work around protection. Okay? And I'm only saying that because eclipses is all about transformation, and it can be chaotic energy. So you don't want to manifest with this energy. However, you do want to protect yourself from your old identity, people stepping boundaries. You want to release your ego, your pride, and really allow yourself to release tonight if you haven't already done that. The Lionsgate portal from this weekend was real big on releasing to open your road. Okay? So for myself, including a few others, Lionsgate portal was the perfect opportunity for you to be able to make an open road for yourself, for the person you want to become and the life that you want to live post Lionsgate. Okay? And so today I would suggest doing a ritual around protection, protecting your intentions, protecting your manifestations, and protecting your new identity. And allowing yourself to release anything that's old, outdated, anything that no longer is in resonance with you from your old timeline. I would highly suggest doing that. Thursday on the 13th, because it is a Jupiter day, that eclipse energy will start to dissipate. And even though the Lionsgate portal is closed, we can still harness that energy a little bit because we're still in Leo season for the next couple weeks. Okay? And this is really big transformation today with this eclipse. And I talked about this a couple days ago with my Lionsgate portal post, where I had mentioned that Leo is now in its south node, as Aquarius is now, the north node is in Aquarius and the south node is in Leo. But because the south node is in Leo, it's going to be really important that we give ourselves the opportunity to transform and become something better, because that's what the sign of Leo has the opportunity to also do: change and transform and become its best version of itself. So that's why I'm saying that tonight, for the new moon in Leo, allow yourself to release anything that's outdated and place protection around your new self. Place protection around your new identity. Place protection around your new foundation. Okay? As we lead up to the full moon in Pisces this month, this is still a portal of change opening, but I also feel like it's a portal of completion. And I'm only saying that because the last total solar eclipse we had was on February 17th, and this occurred in the sign of Pisces. Now, what makes this important? This time until the full moon in Pisces, you will probably see the same theme from that time earlier this year. So pay attention. Them same people, places, and things might pop up. You might be triggered. You might, you know, people might want you to give the same reaction as before. And it's all a test, because I mentioned back then in, with that total solar eclipse, that it was a time for you to release that old version of yourself. And by the time we came to the full moon in Pisces, this was going to be a completion. Now, you also have to remember, Pisces is also related to religion, and especially Jesus and Gandhi and your belief system and your faith, right? So as you become this new version of yourself, allow yourself to release those old outdated programmings, the old values, the old belief systems. If you are into religion, that's okay. If you're on a spiritual journey and you're going through a spiritual awakening, maybe ask yourself how you can blend and merge them all together. Okay? And it's really nothing. I don't ever want you guys to think that it's anything bad as far as using your religion or using your faith for something for you to, believe in a higher power. That's totally fine. But in these new spaces, we're going to have to learn to do something new, and we're going to have to learn to be consistent with it. Okay? And because these old themes might pop up from February this year, ask yourself, this new person you're trying to become, would you react in the same way? Would you still hold space for those same people, places, and things? Are you grieving that old timeline, the old version of yourself? Are you being able to look at yourself from the outside looking in and truly react or put action towards something that you want in a different way? And this is how you're building consistency now, because now you're not tied to the old system. You're not tied to the old routines, the behaviors. You're actually putting yourself in this new space now where you're becoming the person that you want to be by simply allowing yourself to be that person now. Okay. And for some of you, there probably is lots of healing that needs to take place. There's probably lots of accountability, lots of shadow work, maybe hermit mode, isolation could be coming up for you. And that's totally fine. You don't have to participate in the witchy woo woo stuff. I feel like whatever fits best for you, whatever works for you, please do that. Okay. And if this resonated with you, please comment down below. I'm also leaving my information down here in the corner so you can contact me for a personal reading. And as always, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing total solar eclipse and new moon in Leo. Protect yourself. Stay away from the chaotic energy that's outside of your home. Certain things could happen that are just out of your control. So be mindful about that, okay? And I love you. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.